Pets can't always tell us when something feels wrong. They don't say, "I'm anxious." They don't say, "This is too much for me." They don't say, "Something hurts." Instead, they show it through behavior. A dog may suddenly become clingy, restless, destructive, quiet, or reactive. A cat may hide, stop eating, avoid the litter box, or act like a completely different animal. And today on Pan Giraffe, we're talking about stress in pets, how to recognize it, what can cause it, why it matters, and how to help your furry friend feel safer.
Hi friends, this is Pan Giraffe, and today's topic is one every pet parent should understand. Because stress in pets is not just bad mood. It can affect sleep, appetite, behavior, trust, and overall quality of life. And the tricky part is that animals often hide discomfort. So by the time we notice something is wrong, they may have already been struggling for a while. Pani Lama, let's start with dogs. They often look happy and energetic, but that doesn't mean they never feel stressed.
Exactly. Dogs may seem cheerful, playful, and excited to see us, but they can be very sensitive. A dog can become stressed because of loud noises, moving to a new home, a change in routine, being left alone, unfamiliar people or animals, rough handling, punishment-based training, harsh equipment, or a stressful environment. But stress can also come from something less obvious, like chronic pain or illness that people don't immediately notice. Sometimes a dog isn't being difficult. Sometimes they're overwhelmed, scared, confused, or uncomfortable.
That's a really important point. If a dog suddenly starts acting differently, it's not always a training problem. It can be a health problem, an emotional problem, or both. For example, a dog who refuses walks might not be lazy. They could be in pain. A dog who growls when touched might not be mean. They might be protecting a sore spot. A dog who suddenly has accidents at home might be stressed, but they could also have a medical issue. So before we label behavior as bad, we need to ask, what is the dog trying to communicate?
Now let's talk about cats. Cats have their own logic, and it often looks very different from a dog's reaction. Many cats are deeply connected to their territory. A new home, new smells, guests, a new pet, furniture changes, loud cleaning, travel in a carrier, nail trimming, medicine, or grooming procedures can all feel stressful. For a cat, this is not just a small inconvenience. It can feel like their safe world has changed.
And cats are masters of hiding how they feel. A stressed cat may not run around dramatically. They may simply disappear under the bed, stop playing, avoid people, eat less, overgroom, meow more than usual, or start having litter box problems. And when a cat suddenly pees outside the litter box, it's not revenge. Cats don't sit there planning emotional punishment. It's usually a sign that something is wrong. Stress, pain, a urinary issue, a dirty litter box, conflict with another animal, or another problem that needs attention.
So if your cat's behavior changes, don't ignore it, and don't punish the cat for it. Punishment can make stress worse and damage trust. Instead, look for the cause, and if the change is sudden or serious, speak with a veterinarian. Pan Giraffe, let's go through the warning signs.
Yes, because stress doesn't always look like sadness. In dogs, warning signs can include pacing, trembling, panting when they are not hot, yawning, lip-licking, hiding, whining, barking more than usual, destructive behavior, sudden aggression, clinginess, loss of appetite, sleep changes, overgrooming, scratching, chewing themselves, or having accidents indoors. Some dogs become very quiet, Others become restless and intense. So the key is not just one specific behavior. The key is a change from what is normal for your pet.
In cats, signs of stress can include hiding, avoiding contact, freezing, increased meowing, aggression, over-grooming, reduced grooming, refusing food, changes in sleep, scratching more than usual, spraying, or going outside the litter box. Some cats may seek high places. Others may hide in dark corners. Some become more vocal. Others become almost invisible. If your cat is suddenly not acting like themselves, take it seriously.
And here's where we need to be careful. If your pet stops eating, loses weight, vomits, has diarrhea, has trouble urinating, seems painful, becomes suddenly aggressive, hides all the time, or changes behavior very quickly, don't just assume it's stress. Stress and medical problems can look similar. A vet check is often the safest first step.
So what can happen if stress continues for too long? Long-term stress can affect a pet's daily life. They may sleep poorly, lose interest in play, become more reactive, avoid normal activities, overgroom, stop eating well, or develop habits that become harder to change later. Stress can also make existing health problems harder to manage. That's why it's better to help early instead of waiting until the behavior becomes severe. Now let's talk about what actually helps. First, create a safe place. For a dog, this could be a quiet bed, crate, room, or corner where no one bothers them. For a cat, this might be a high shelf, a quiet room, a covered bed, or a hiding place where they can retreat. The important thing is choice. A safe place only works if the pet can go there voluntarily and rest without being disturbed.
Second, reduce pressure. If your pet is scared, don't force interaction. Don't pull them out from hiding. Don't push them toward guests. Don't overwhelm them with attention. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is simply be calm nearby. Move slowly. Speak softly. Keep the environment predictable. Your energy matters more than you think.
Third, check the routine. Pets often feel safer when life is predictable. Feeding, walks, playtime, rest, and quiet time all help create structure. For dogs, regular walks, sniffing time, enrichment toys, gentle training, and positive reinforcement can support confidence. For cats, vertical space, hiding spots, clean litter boxes, scratching posts, play sessions, and predictable routines can make a big difference.
Fourth, avoid punishment-based methods. If a pet is already stressed, punishment can increase fear and make the problem worse. Instead of asking, "How do I stop this behavior right now?" ask, "Why is this behavior happening?" A stressed pet needs support, patience, and sometimes professional help, not fear.
Fifth, talk to a veterinarian. This is especially important if the stress is new, intense, connected to pain, connected to appetite or toilet changes, or if your pet's behavior has suddenly changed. A vet can check for pain, illness, urinary issues, digestive problems, hormonal problems, dental pain, arthritis, and other hidden causes. If needed, they may also recommend a qualified behavior professional.
And now let's talk about calming products, because this is where a lot of marketing appears. You may see calming treats, supplements, pheromone products, chews, collars, sprays, or special diets. Some of these may be useful for some pets, but they are not magic. They should not replace a vet check, a behavior plan, or changes in the environment. And even natural products can have side effects, allergies, interactions, or wrong dosing.
Exactly. So instead of choosing something just because the package says calming, ask better questions. Is it appropriate for my pet's species? Is it safe for their age and health? Can it interact with medication? What dose is correct? Is there evidence behind it? And does my veterinarian think it makes sense? Giraffe, what should we say about using treats for comfort?
Treats can help create positive associations. For example, a pet may feel better about a carrier, grooming, nail trimming, or vet visits if those experiences are paired with something pleasant. But the treat is not the whole solution. It's one small part of a bigger plan. Safety, routine, gentle handling, gradual training, and professional advice when needed. And if a pet is too scared to eat, that tells you the stress level may already be too high.
If you're introducing something stressful, go slowly. A carrier can be left open at home with a soft blanket inside. Nail trimming can be practiced one paw at a time. New sounds can be introduced quietly. New people or animals should be introduced gradually. Moving furniture or changing the home should be followed by giving the pet time and safe spaces. Small steps are usually better than forcing the pet to get used to it.
And remember, every animal is different. One dog may recover quickly after a loud noise. Another may need days. One cat may explore a new room immediately. Another may need a week before feeling safe. That doesn't make them dramatic. It makes them individuals. The goal is not to rush them. The goal is to help them feel secure.
Let's lock in the main idea. Stress in pets is not just about emotions. It affects behavior, trust, comfort, and quality of life. If your pet suddenly changes, don't ignore it. Don't punish it. Don't assume they are being stubborn. Look for the cause, create safety, reduce pressure, and contact a veterinarian if the signs are strong, sudden, or connected to health changes.
A calm pet is not created by forcing them to be calm. A calm pet is supported by a safe environment, predictable routine, gentle handling, positive experiences, and owners who pay attention. So today, check in with your furry friend. Are they eating normally? Sleeping normally? Playing normally? Using the litter box or going outside normally? Do they seem relaxed in their own home? Those little details can tell you a lot.
Your pet may not speak your language, but they are always communicating. We just need to learn how to listen.
If this video was helpful, give it a like, subscribe to Giraffe, and share it with someone who has a pet. The more we understand stress, the better we can help our dogs, cats, and all our little companions feel safe.
Take care of your furry friends with patience, kindness, and a little more understanding every day. See you in the next episode on Giraffe.